Hi there, welcome to Bitesize Piano. In this tutorial I'm going to teach you what you heard in the preview, which is my shortened arrangement of the main theme from Howl's Moving Castle. So this is accurate to the piano part right at the beginning. So I'm just doing the main theme that everyone knows. If you want to access where you can get your copy of the sheet music, I've left a link to where you can find that in the description and the pinned comment. So we'll use the sheet music with this today. So we'll go through line by line. There are 7 lines we're going to look at. I'll go through it hands separately and I'll put each line hands together. So let's dive in. So here is middle C as a reference if you locate that pitch on your keyboard or piano. So the lowest note we'll need is this low C and the highest note we'll need is this high C. This is in the key of G minor. So on the screen now is all the notes of the scale of G minor. Sometimes it uses the harmonic minor with F sharp. There's quite a few extra F sharps in there. So here is the first line then. So we've got 3 beats in a bar. You can use my finger suggestions if you want, but use whichever fingers you feel comfortable. Just remember that the fingers need to enable you to play smoothly and use the same fingers every single time you practice. So we have D and E flat, so D, E flat, and then C, D, C, D, C, D, and then B flat, C, B flat, C, B flat, C, and then A, G, F sharp. I'll do that again. And then the left hand here, so they start quite close together. So we've got B flat and C, so it's like harmonizing in thirds. B flat, C, A, B flat, G, A, and then F sharp, E, D. I'll do it again. So together, so there are going to be slight overlaps, but start with my 4 and 5. So this hand will just sort of hover over the left hand. And then 2 and 3. And again, these are just suggested fingers. So the next line then, so the left hand is going to come down to this low D, D, A, D, then over to F sharp. And then there's nothing in the next bar for left hand. And then we have C. And then we have an E flat major 7 chord. So it's E flat, G, B flat, and D. And then D octaves. If you can't stretch octaves, just pick one of the Ds to play. And then in the right hand, we have this chord that has a pause sign, a fermata over it, so you just linger a bit longer. So that's A, D, F sharp, so D major chord. And then D, G, B flat, E flat major 7 chord, so it's E flat, G, D, and then press it again. And then we have E flat, F sharp and C, and then change the C to a B flat, and then E flat and A. So I'll put this line together. Waits for a bit longer. Clear the pedal. And then the next line will carry on in the right hand. So we've got G minor chord, so it's D, G and B flat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and then G, B flat, D. And then we have G's with a B flat. 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, 1. Then we have F, C, F, and then E flat, C, E flat. And in the left hand, we have a G, and then A, B flat and D, and then G, B flat and D, C, G, B flat and E flat, so E flat major chord, and then down to F, E flat, A, C. So I'll put this line together then. So you just have to move your thumb out the way there, because this is the same middle D that we need. So the left hand plays it, and then you'll need to play it again for the left hand. Some of the chords are split in this one. So the right hand you can go, so split the chord from lowest to highest. And then the next line, so the right hand, we have F, A, D, F. You can just play A, D, F if you want to, if that's a bit more strenuous. And then A, D, F. We've got B flat, D, and A. Bring the A into a G. Then we've got G, C sharp, and F. Change the F to E. And then a single F. I'll just do that line again for the right hand. 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2. Then the left hand, so we've got a B flat, and then F, A, D. And then you keep your hand there, and we play F, A, and D. Then we have E, G, B flat, and D. So A, G, C sharp, and E, so an A7 chord. Let's do that again. So this line then hands together, sounds like this. And then the next line, we've got the right hand, G, D, G, a single F sharp, F, A, E, a single D, and then C, F, C, B flat, C, and then D, G, D, C, G. I'll just do that line again. Hand of that line, so we have a D, and then so it's a D minor chord, so F, A, D again, and then that moves down to C, F, A, D again, B flat, and then A, B flat, and D, then down to A, G, A, C. So I'll just pop this line together now then. Remember to pause, make markers in the comments as to where you've got to, rewatch sections, slow the video down, etc. And then we have the next line. Right hand, we've got A, and then D, G, A. This is a C minor inversion, so it's G, C, E flat. So this time is the timing of this next bit is a little bit more free, I guess. So I'm not going to be overly specific with the timing, but this is how I've written this rhythm out. So then we come up and play these high notes, so a quick A, C, B flat, A, and then we have F sharp, C and D, C, B flat. So I'll just do that line again. So A, on the left hand of that line, so we have a D and then a G and C, and then we just hold down D octaves. You can see that they're tied there. So if I just put this line together now then. And then the next line, but the next two bars, so that B flat is tied, the left hand is still holding the D's down, then we have A, G, F sharp, E flat, and then D. And then there's a repeat sign there, so I've just repeated it so back to the second line. And then to end it, once you've repeated that, we play G's and then play a G minor chord. So because this is a short version, we're going to end it in the key of G major. So the full version changes key eventually and ends on a very different chord, so it wouldn't make sense to use that chord. So I've just ended it on the G, so it sounds complete at the end. So that's the end of this video. If you would like to leave a request, leave them in the comments section below of this video. I've also left some videos here that I think you might like, so go and check those out as well. I also have a course. Visit bitesizepianocourse.co.uk and you can enroll and start learning how to read music. I'll see you in the next video.